What's going on, you all? It's your man J Real, and I am at the fabulous CBS Studios with one of my wonderful partners that I met down here from the hometown, one of the Chi-Town natives, comedian extraordinaire, Mr. Andre Lavelle. Man, you did your thing last night, man, at
Thank
that
you,
comedy show, bro.
Appreciate
He
it.
blessed me with the opportunity to come out tonight and have an experience of a live taping here at the CBS Studios of a show coming out called, what's the fifth season, right?
Young and Hungry.
Young and Hungry with
Kim Whitley.
Kim Whitley.
Yes, yes.
Tell me a little bit. It seems like you have a personal relationship with her, man. How did you all meet?
Kim, she's a comic in addition to being an actress, and we go back quite a few years, actually.
Okay.
And we reconnected, and she's on tour with David Arnold doing a show called He Says, She Says.
Okay.
And I've been opening up for them. So.
Okay, so that means you're not just a up and coming stand-up guy. You've been in the field for quite a long time doing your thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So, say you started from Chicago. What side of town you from in Chicago?
South side, yeah.
Okay, we know we got the difference between the South Side and the North Side, the Sox and the Cubs. You a Sox guy, Cubs guy, or you just rooting for Chicago?
I'm just a Chicago guy.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
man. Me also. But back to yourself, though, bro, man. Like I say, how long have you been doing this comedy thing, bro?
I started in Chicago, man, when I was 19 years old. Actually, I wasn't even old enough to get in the clubs. And I had an idea about getting on stage, but there weren't any opportunities for me to get on stage.
Okay.
I used to go to Zanies and sit in the
Yeah,
doorway
yeah.
and listen to the few black comics that
Yeah.
would come to town. But I finally got my opportunity thanks to Doug Banks and Banks and Company.
Yeah.
They used to do a comedy contest on Friday nights.
Okay.
And at 21, I went on up and I went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just moved out of Chicago because you see we're in the beautiful LA at the moment.
Yeah.
You spread your wings and came on out here and started doing your thing. Like I say, last night you all did a wonderful, great, amazing show.
Thank you. It's called The Comedy Blast.
The Comedy Blast,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
You all had a few comedians from Chicago.
Yeah, well, we decided to do a show. We try and do something different.
Okay.
You know, most clubs, they just have comics come up,
Mhm.
but we wanted to create a different kind of vibe. So usually we have a go-go dancer,
Yeah.
which last night
She was real
Body
nice.
Rock got
Yeah,
down.
She was nice.
And then sometimes we have burlesque. We add
Okay.
that to the
Okay.
mix. And we also have singers. So it was more of a variety show, but the focus is always comedy.
Yeah.
And within the theme, we wanted to do something to celebrate Chicago since,
Yeah.
you know, the Cubs won. So,
Yeah, you had the blues singer Big Lou out last
Big Lou,
night
yeah,
also.
definitely.
Yeah, it's a small world. Seeing that I know one of his cousins back in Chicago,
Oh,
you know.
okay.
Yeah, but for all those that don't really know anything about Andre Lavelle,
Yes.
just give them a quick rundown who you are, what it is that you have that you're bringing to the table, and why you are so explosive in your career such far.
Okay. Well, people from Chi will definitely, if they think back to AKAs.
Okay.
Before there was All Jokes Aside, there was We Be Funny. It was myself and a gentleman by the name of Dose, who's still in Chicago doing his thing. And we actually had the first black comedy club. But we were young, inexperienced, didn't really know the business end, but we were funny.
Yeah.
Hence the name, We Be Funny.
Yeah.
After that, the open mics with Carolyn Albritton at the Cotton Club.
Mhm.
We were the comics who jumped and started that off because
Yeah.
initially it was just open mic for singers.
Mhm.
And we started the comedy there before Bernie Mac got
Yeah.
in and started running
His
it.
thing,
Yeah, and then the Comedy Click.
Mhm.
I started that room.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, a legend.
yeah, I
Yeah.
started. I had
Yeah,
quite a few
yeah,
things
yeah,
going on there.
yeah.
Yeah, so I answered an ad in a paper for Daryl Roberts, filmmaker in Chicago. He made a movie called The Perfect Model,
Okay.
and he wanted to get distribution in LA, and he had a deal, but he wanted to floss.
Mhm.
So he was like, well, if you drive my car to LA,
Mhm.
he wanted his Mercedes here so he
Mhm.
could drive around,
Yeah.
and he flew out.
Okay.
So that was my first step into leaving Chicago.
Okay.
I drove his car cross country,
Okay.
and I had it for a couple of days, and I was making the rounds, and from that one little exposure, I was in Coming to America
Okay.
and Roots the Gift,
Okay.
and the bug got me.
Yeah.
So I went back to Chicago for about a year, saved my money, and then came on back
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a message to the up-and-coming comedians. There's a lot of up-and-coming comedians in the city of Chicago that would like to be in the position that you are right now at this moment. What is a message that you would give to the aspiring up-and-coming that was the young Andre Lavelle?
Stay true to yourself first
Right.
and foremost, and just don't quit, man. Don't quit.
Right.
You know, because it's not so much about the money.
Mm-hmm.
It's about following your passion.
Right.
Because if you follow your passion, the money will come.
Right,
you know?
right.
So definitely.
Hey, mad blessings, mad love to you, bro. Give them your information if they want to get in contact with you, and they'll be able to, look into some of your future projects and things like that.
Okay, the website is thecomedyblast.com. You can follow me on Facebook, AndreLavelle.com. Andre Lavelle, or The Comedy Blast, and PCW Fit on Instagram.
Yep, that's what it is. My man Andre Lavelle been showing me mad love while I've been here in the city of LA. When you're in town, make sure you look him up because he's gonna show you love also. Real recognize real, man. We out here doing it. Sunny California. It's a beautiful night right now. I got beautiful people with me. God bless him. God bless his family. God bless everything he has going on in his movement. Real recognize real.
And performer is who I call the comedy coordinator in Chicago. This gentleman you all know, you've probably heard of him, you've probably seen him. He's a wonderful comedian, a very funny man, an extreme talent. Please welcome, if you will, the fabulous, the one, the only, Andre! Give it up! Yes! Hold up, Stop the music. Stop the music, man. I need something a little more kicking. Give me something like this. My name is Fuck. F-U-F-O. I only had like a certain amount of time and I wanted to waste it because my material ain't happening. So I said, hey, you here, why don't you dance?
Hey, this is Andre Lavelle. I want you all to check out Real Recognize Real TV.